When did you notice a gynocentric imbalance when it came to the battle of the sexes? Me. It began when the Boy Scouts was infiltrated by the Girl Scouts. And once you factor in capitalism and that the Boy Scouts numbers had been down, it makes financial sense. But when forego your mission of raising up strong men with integrity to, say, oh yeah, everybody can be a strong man with integrity, I can't help but feel like you've lost me personally. But there are men spaces who are standing up and saying, no ma'am. If you remember No Ma'am, the National Organization of Men Against Amazonian matriarchy or something like that. And it's from the show Married with Children. But there's a barbershop in Oklahoma that's standing tall saying, nah, sweetheart, you got to get on out. And it's coming to us from ABC 7. Men Only Barbershop defends decision to kick woman out. This is people getting offended because they can't. Amen and God bless you. Look at the lady at the bottom of the screen in the purple hair. I just got finished telling you guys about the colored hair, man. They're nuts. They are completely insane. But let's get into it. Come on, to press play.
It's like, no, you're a woman. This is like a guy's hangout. Like, you can't be here. You need to go.
Maliki Skrinsky says she went with her husband to King's Cuts because he needed a haircut.
Okay, so when did y'all get married? Because you seem pretty normal in the photo with your husband, but here you are with the dark hair, with the dark purple lipstick and the purple hair, and like, what happened? Like, she actually a little strokeable. I ain't gonna lie. Without all that like weird shit going on for her, she's actually rather attractive.
Trim, but before he could even, she was getting kicked out.
The man kind of ignores my husband and just directly approaches me and says, I'm sorry, but we have a strict no women's policy. You can't be here.
Owner Daxton Nichols says he can see how some may misunderstand King's Cut's policy of no girlfriends or wives, but says it's no different than the way other salons operate.
In New York City, there's over...
Okay, first and foremost, it's not a salon, it's a barbershop. I mean, obviously. And it's his, like, as a business owner, he can operate his business how he sees fit. It's not discriminatory at all. Besides, you're not there for the cut. Like, I don't know what you're particularly even there for, sweetheart. Would you want to sit there and wait? Why? Come on.
Women's only clubs where women can go and do this, and they can go get their nails done and their hair done, talk business amongst each other, and do that whole women's power, hear me roar stuff.
Nichols says those salons like his are considered private clubs.
So men actually pay memberships to get their hair cut here?
Yeah, when they pay a $20 fee.
Okay, you're counting the...
Yeah, the standard fee for a haircut. I mean, it's $15. It really depends on what you're getting. Like, it's $15 if you just want to get lowered, but it runs about $20-$25 if you want to get the whole face and everything else like that. And weird thing is that I was getting my hair cut the other day. I'm like, I always tip the barber like $2-3 just on the strength of thanks for cutting my hair. It's something my dad taught me. Like, always take care of the barber, man. Let's keep going. What is it?
As a membership fee?
Why not?
Scott barber at King's Cuts, and he's also the one who asked Maliki to leave, saying it's never been about discrimination, but creating a man cave atmosphere instead.
We want guys to be able...
Yeah, because even if the chick's married, like, guys change when chicks are around. I think it's a part of our biological instincts. When a female's in the room, that particularly if you're more of the simpish type character, yeah, you switch up like a bit and you start acting a little holier than thou. It's like, my dude, you throwing off the vibe, sweetheart, sorry. Whereas when it's just dudes, yeah, we could talk all that shit. We can talk about grabbing a by a vag, right? Because it's just dudes. I'm like, it pissed me off, all these simpletons that after Trump came out and said, and after that video leaked, well, the audio leaked of him saying, like, having just like a little guy talk with old boy, like all these guys talk, that was never the talk in any locker room I've ever been in. Like, okay, bro, what did you play? Cause, yeah, we list them out when you sit there and say like, yo, she bad, and it happens everywhere where you have more than like two guys. Like, yeah, we just sit there and just like shoot the shit and talk about like, yo, she bad, like, yo, she got like, just talk about the features in a lot of ways. I'm sorry, ladies, but we do objectify you. We talk about y'all like cars and shit. We do. Sit there like, oh man, you see the headlights, you see, oh man, you see that trunk? Oh, that is a hell of a bumper she got going on for, like. And we can't have those conversations with you around because, oh my goodness, oh, it's so sensitive. No. I.e., the woman in this article, she's all offended, apparently, because, yeah, she got kicked out. But deal is that no matter what they try to tell you in your gender studies class or whatever the hell that woman went through, because she was actually fine when she was younger, whatever indoctrination tells you, I'm sorry, but there are just innate biological differences between the male and the female, particularly in the brain, and it's important for guys to be able to just chill and relax and be able to talk about these and talk these things out. Shoot, man, like it's really irritating that this is actually an article. I'm not even gonna lie, it's a bit irritating that this is an article primarily because it's so what? It's his shop. He can do as he pleases. Come on.
Come in here and hang out and be guys and not have to worry about watching what they say or what they talk about because there's a lady present.
Unexcused Malachi isn't buying.
It's not cute with.
So what? So? Who gives a shit? Like, this is something between her and her husband. Why y'all sitting down having a conversation about it? It really doesn't matter what she thinks. It's not her shop. She didn't spend the money to open a shop. She has no say there, and that's fine. That's more than fine. It's a part of life. The word no matters, and I can't help but feel like, her husband, because notice he's nowhere to be found in any of this. He's like, like they had to use a throwback picture from when they got married because he's like, yeah, sweet, I'm not gonna stop you, but bro, you need to come and control your lady, bro. You need to keep her in line because that, and oh my goodness, he said keep her in line. Yes, I did. Because, bruh, this is nothing to sit here and trip about. It really isn't. This is like the ultimate first world problem. And you're sitting there like, oh yeah, she's not buying that excuse. Who cares? But let's hear her out.
Or how you describe it, it's not cute. You can't treat people that way.
What are we doing to hurt somebody's feelings? I mean, show me where we hurt you really.
No, that's exactly where you hurt her in her feelings. That's it. See, the male brain really only, I don't want to say only, because we do get the whole emotions thing, but it's not as innate in us as it is in the female brain. So thusly, you can't come through. As guys, we hear no all the time. As guys, we hear the word no all the time. And that's a big difference between the male and the female, because females, particularly her when she was younger and she was fine, because I don't know what the hell she got going on in this interview. But you're not used to hearing no. Clearly not even from your husband, because my God, let my wife be like, oh, I'm thinking of going purple. I'm like, oh, okay. See, this is why I'm married, because I wouldn't even be able to pull out the divorce card, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave you. No. This is why marriage is such a bad deal. It really is, because my man is trapped now. Come on.
I mean, this is just people getting offended just because they can.
In Ponca City, Chase Horn, Oklahoma.
And he's 100% correct. He is 100% correct. Okay, we're stopping it there. Is there anything else in the article? Woman said she tried to go to the shop. I mean, this is just chauvinism. She said her husband needed a haircut and a beard trim, so they went to King's Cut. And that's the thing, why are you, he a grown man. Where was he getting his haircut before? Why are you going with him? If he got his haircut there before, right, he knew the rules. So this is really just it's a bit of a non-story, but it really goes into this feeling of entitlement that a lot of Western women have, where it's like, oh well, even though this isn't for me, I want to make it for me. Like, no, it's okay. It's okay if not everything on this planet is here for you. My goodness, man, we live in just the craziest timeline. But how you go to that from? Let me get to that wedding photo again. Can we go there?
As she went with her husband to
There we go. And that's what she used to look like. And she used to be alright. Like, she really did. She used to be rather attractive, but that's what feminism takes you from, a classy looking lady who's dating PewDiePie apparently to such an insane. Hold on. Let's finish it on her. To that. Oh my God. Sad. Such a waste of potential. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? This is she's like, really, like, lady, just, it's okay. It's like me and all these different properties, right? You take your Star Wars and your Marvels and everything else like that. They've all come out talking about how, yeah, we don't want men here anymore. And you know what us guys do? We say, okay. And we just don't go. It's fine. You're not harming me. This is not going to end my life or end my world. And that's the huge difference between the male brain and the female brain, because you tell her no, she's like, oh, well, I must make this for me. And that's how you end up with Harley Quinn doing absolute garbage numbers, because, like, yo, you said this isn't for the dudes, it's for the ladies. Ladies, by all means. So let me know. You might disagree with me in the comments, and that's what I'm here for, guys. Until the next one.